All right, hold the strap. So we just gonna see some messages that, you know, that may come out for you all, something that you may need. Oh, damn. This came right on out. All right, so it says, okay, see the light within yourself and everyone else. Okay, and it just kind of we channel these messages and we talk about certain things, and it's interesting what be coming out. And then we have truth. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. A lot of people are, you know, being revealed the truth, and you will see that the truth is not one of, you know, is not, hey, it's very shocking, isn't it? You know, to really understand and to even learn more about yourself. You know, what one needs to really realize is that there has been such a toxic cycle for so long, and somebody had to break it. What sense do it make for everybody to continue to keep going down the same path? Like, something has to stop. And for us, we knew that this is not the way. Growing up in a household with abuse, and then growing up with a parent and all of this, and, you know, trying to do all this stuff, this independent stuff, knowing that we are meant to be together. We are meant to be around people of love and, you know, courageous and strength and courage, and not to bash one another, not to judge and complain and be negative and do things that hurt ourselves. And this whole, you know, I give to you, so you have to give to me. You know, it's too much disrespect going on. Like, why is children and women coming up missing? What is going on in the world? What is going on in this? This just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. There needs to be harmony, you know. So the thing is, it's like, hey, you need to know who you are. You need to know what you truly love. You need to recognize what you're putting out here into the universe. You just do. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. But you don't believe it. I could feel it. I could feel that you don't believe it. And it came out in reverse. You have to know that everything that you need is already inside of you. You are already equipped. You came into this earth ready. You came into the earth ready. We enjoy hearing those sirens and those bells. It's always confirmation. We still own this truth, though, because truth it really matters. And what was so interesting is how, you know, we remember at the age of like 3 years old, how we had this dream of the TV was sitting on the floor, and it just popped on. It wasn't on, and it just popped on by itself. And it was Mr. Rogers that came onto the TV program. And he pulled me into the TV. And for those of you who grew up on watching Mr. Rogers, you knew it was just like a really interesting type of a show. But it seemed like one of the child's dream to be in it. At that age, and in that dream, which wasn't a dream, it was actually giving me information, letting me know what was really going on. He raped me. I was 3 years old. And I got raped by a show that is on Channel 11 that's supposed to be for the children. So this lets me know, us know, shall we say, that this is something that has been going on. This is something that should have been put out. Meaning, as a child and being in tuned and having so many gifts and abilities with the awareness of it, even at that early age, because it doesn't make any sense why people feel like they about to get powers or something like that. We was born with them. We came through the womb with them. This is not something that you just get. This is natural. So those of you who feel like you getting them, you must be a program, and it's going to something is going to be released to you. It's not natural, because you was already born with them. If you're a natural organic being or starseed light work or whatever the case may be, however that fits for you. But we're saying this to say is that with all these quote unquote satanic rituals and the child missing and things of this nature and the whole raping and all of these things of these children, it is real. We talking decades of information that was shown to me. So this even with the Walt Disney and all these people looking at all these Disney things and, oh, the children, but it's like they are harming our children. And there is a need to put a stop to it. This is not a joke. Everyone needs to protect our children and our women. They show you this in the shows. You think, oh, it's just to feel good and things like that. And they are over here harming these babies, sacrificing them. And the celebrities and the athletes and all that, they are all a part of it. And definitely the religions. All these programs and the system and want the kids and, you know, foster parents and all that stuff. They are all in it. The schools, oh my goodness, is a playground for making sure that these traffickers get the children. And then the sweets. Okay, so when it comes to this ice cream and the cotton candy, this poison toxic candy that y'all are over here giving these beautiful natural organic beings that are here to protect our future, right? So it's one of those things where you giving them all of this horrible stuff, which cuts off their consciousness of being able to be aware of that information. Like I said, at the age of 3, I was shown that. So could you imagine through the formulas and the things of that nature that cuts off the pineal glands to not be able to have that awareness? Because that's why they do. That's why they want to, you know, have y'all get this and make sure you have your emulsionations or whatever and things of that nature. That is why so many children, you know, have like autism and things of that nature. It is the food and it is that poison that they are putting into the bodies. It is all intentional. Because they don't want the children having that information. And just think about this, just how like I said, we've always had this knowing. We posted on our community to have all of our psychic abilities and gifts. We have always been aware of them since birth. We knew. But yet we just had to observe and watch because we just knew that this was weird. Everything was all out of order, right? And so it just feels really good to even be able to express this and to just put pieces together so that a lot of people would know, because a lot of people is like afraid to speak up about this. And then that's how you can separate the natural organic beings, the people that already have the natural abilities and gifts, versus those what are they called, bio boards, or those NPCs. They're not real. They're computer programs. They're holograms. And a lot of people, they feel triggered by that because they are not a natural being. They are a program. They are limited. There are some, very few, that may have souls, but they are limited. So that is why they continue to keep up this whole fake thing. That's why they keep pushing for these fake politics and things of this nature. You all believe this stuff is real and it's not. And we don't want to digress off of the fact of, you know, being a child and having all of this information and how it became a point where people would stop listening to the children when the children actually know what they're talking about. Like when I gave birth to my children, I already knew that they knew, and I wanted to help them remember. Like, hey, you are powerful beyond measure. You know everything. Let me know what you know, or what you feel, what you see, because I know you know what you're talking about. But yet, for the parents and grandparents that are unaware, they give them all this toxic stuff that makes them run around and just not do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like they over here drawing you pictures, which is giving you maps to where you need to go and what you're supposed to do. They are manifesting, bringing things into this world. But yet you continue to feed them poison and toxic things, and they're unable to do that. Then they end up being low frequencies where these little dark